What's up, everybody? This is Russell Brunson, and welcome to the Marketing Secrets Podcast. So the big question is this: how are entrepreneurs like us, who didn't cheat and take on venture capital, who are spending money from our own pockets, how do we market in a way that lets us get our products and our services and the things that we believe in out to the world and yet still remain profitable? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Russell Brunson, and welcome to Marketing Secrets. All right, everybody, heading into the office today for a fun-filled day. It's going to be short because it's almost Christmas time, and we thought it'd be fun to do something out of the ordinary. So everyone's working their butt off, and then at the end of the day, we're going to leave a little early and go and see the Star Wars movie, which I'm freaking out about because I haven't seen it yet, and I want to see it so bad. And you know, everyone's got the positive and the negative reviews and all sorts of stuff, and I don't care what they say, there's no way I'm not gonna like it. I'm so excited. So I'm pumped about that. Also, we have an acupuncturist who's coming into the office to give people poke people all day. So I'll be going through a session today, which I'm excited for. I don't know how acupuncture works, but I had a miraculous healing from it one time, so I'm a big believer. And I'm not even hurt. I just feel like I want more people poking needles into my body, apparently. So that's exciting. But what I want to share with you is the most exciting thing of all. So so exciting. So we've been it's funny that we've grown as big as a company as we have, with the fact that I am not the best systems person in the world. I'm a big believer in it, just not ever been good at it. And Mr. James P. Frill, who is amazing, in my inner circle, been a friend for, man, about probably 3 years or so now. He came in originally and set up our Trello systems that worked really good for a week, and then me as a bad manager of it, it kind of fell apart. And then I hired him again later, came back and set up again, and then worked for a while and fell apart. And the third time I did it, so 3 times it's helped me set this process up. And the third time it lasted longer, then eventually kind of fell apart as well. And so eventually I was just like, you know what? How about we just hire you to come and actually run this thing for us? So we hired him for the next 6 months, and he literally moved to Boise, a block from the office, which has been really fun. And then now he's living next to me as we're doing everything and systemizing everything. And what we've been focusing on, which is something I think everybody should do, because as you know, if you listen to my opinion on this before, your business is not the thing that you do or the thing you sell. The business is the marketing of the thing you sell, right? And so I think every company, the real company, is your own marketing and advertising agency. That is the company. And then what you sell is incidental. It doesn't really matter. I can plug in chiropractic, I can plug in dentistry, I can plug in supplements, I can plug in, doesn't matter. Your business is the marketing, right? So I was well, we need to build a marketing agency where we are our only client. So we're building this marketing agency out, and there's a funnel building team in the agency, and there's traffic team. And so it's been really fun because he's going through all the stuff we've been doing for the last decade that we redo every single time, and he's been Trelloizing it and systemizing it and all sorts of stuff. But the biggest thing we realized is that when we when I have an idea, right? It's the idea. I'm oh, and I have that moment where it's the flood of inspiration. And for me, I don't know if it's this way for everybody. I'm assuming that it probably wasn't this way when I began. But the more I've done this, the more the longer I've done it, and the more I've immersed myself in it. When I have the idea, it just I see the whole thing in my head. I don't know if that makes sense. Not a vision. It's I don't know. Maybe it's a vision, but it's as soon as the idea comes, it's just all these connections, all the things, everything I've learned and done and seen over the last 15 years of this business. All of a sudden, it's as soon as the idea hits, it's I see a perfect clarity of what it looks like. I know it's okay, this is I see it really fast, and I freak out. And I try to explain it to everybody really fast, which is why I talk so fast, because I'm trying to get it out into my head before I forget it. I'm trying to explain the whole thing, and usually whoever's closest to me, I grab and I explain it. So usually it's Dave's there, Melanie's there, sometimes Dave's there, Steven's there, whoever, and I'm just grabbing people, and I'm oh, and I freak out. I tell them the whole thing, right? And everyone's oh, and they all get excited, and we go run to our things. But then we try to relay that to the next part of the team, the next part of the team, and eventually it's playing telephone booth, and everyone forgets. And then even Dave or Steven, who's there initially, they're okay, remember on the whiteboard we doodled this thing, but what's that square again for? I have no idea what's actually happening. Or I remember you had a squiggly line here that was really important, but it just looks like a squiggly line now, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. And we always try to, and we lose all this stuff. And so we're man, how do we capture that moment of inception when the first big idea hits, and how do we capture that so we don't lose it? And so in our Trello process system now, it's so cool, we've done it twice to test it out, but we literally, the way it works is step one, we have the the aha moment, like, oh, this is like the idea. And the second we have that, I log into Voxer, and there's a group with the entire agency in the Voxer group, and I literally send them the GIF of the bat signal. So boom, they get that, and that, which means, oh my gosh, Russell had an idea, like get to the bat room. Then we set up a Zoom room, which is a Zoom room that's, we call it like the bat line or bat cave or something like that. So as soon as I send out the bat signal, then and then I also send out the direct link to the bat cave. Then everybody who's able to jumps on, and then right there, I open the Zoom room on my computer in front of a whiteboard. I'm like, oh my God, guys! And I explain what the whole thing happens, right? And then it records the whole thing. So the whole thing's being recorded, and I go through the whole thing, and anyone who's able to comes. And obviously not everybody can come every single time, but whoever's there comes. We explain the whole thing, we get excited, and I map out the vision on the whiteboard, I explain things, and then when I'm done, then I break down, okay, here's the whole vision. I'm like, okay, I need so-and-so to do this part, so-and-so to do this, and I explain all the different pieces. And then when it's done, I stop the recording, upload the recording to Dropbox, post that in Trello, so they have, here's the vision, and then here's I take a picture of the whiteboard. Here's the whiteboard of the vision, here's the video of the vision, and then I Vox that back out to everybody who may have missed the call. Here it is. And then that happens, and then the person on our team who does the project management stuff, which right now is James and John are doing it, but eventually we're gonna be bringing in somebody full-time to do this part, then goes and watches it second by second, and then basically builds out all the Trello cards based on the vision, and then everyone's got their stuff, Trello cards, deadlines, everything, and it just all magically happens. And it is the coolest thing in the world. So we did it twice, 2 days ago, and then yesterday we did 2 bat meetings. And these aren't like new, like, aha moments, but it's like new funnels we're relaunching. And so everybody's got like a little piece of this puzzle that I have in my head, and we're all working towards it. But now everyone knows the whole vision. And it's insane, just the clarity that for me and for everything everyone on our team has now. It's just like, oh, that's what Russell's talking about. Or people are like, I've been watching the office, I walk around, like they're rewatching the video, like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Or like, hey, in like minute 6 of the video, you said this, like, what did you mean again? And then it's just really cool, and it's simplifying our process. I'm not repeating and reteaching and re-explaining and re-showing things a million times. Oh, and the other cool thing is after we got the whole thing done, then Jake on my team, he's taking my whiteboard doodle, and then he actually is going into Photoshop or Illustrator, whatever he uses. And if you got the Funnel Hacker Cookbook, you know, the little images of the pages and the funnels, he's actually building out a map for the funnel I sketched out in that, so we have a PDF of like the actual like map of what I doodled out, but it's very specific, like this page 1, page 2, page 3, here's the email, like each sequences, here's where it goes from here. So like we have an actual map we're building off of as well, as opposed to some doodles that I gave out. Anyway, it's just getting really, really cool. And so I'm excited. We're systemizing the crap out of everything. We're speeding up our processes. We're making it so like we can remove me from a lot of the things that I've been doing just because they're stuck in my head, and like getting it out onto a spot where other people can help facilitate it. And it feels good. It feels freeing. It feels exciting. So there's an idea for those of you guys who are trying to figure this process out and how to get the vision from your mind out to your team. Do a Batman meeting like we're doing. Send out the bat signal. Bring them all to the bat cave. Record your ideas, and you've got it archived as everyone starts building and driving traffic and all the other pieces that come with it. So that's it. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm heading in right now. I'm gonna get some acupuncture, work on some funnels, I'm probably doing the Batman meeting. We have, I think, 4 projects trying to get them by the end of the year. So I'm doing 4 bat meetings to catch everybody up, do all of our marching orders before the end of the year, and then I'm heading to go see the new Star Wars. So excited. All right, guys, that's all I got. Appreciate you all. Have an amazing day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Want more marketing secrets? If so, then go get your copies of my 2 best-selling books. Book number 1 is called Expert Secrets, and you can get a free copy at expertsecrets.com. And book number 2 is called .com Secrets, and you can get your free copy at .comsecrets.com. Inside these 2 books, you'll find my top 35 secrets that we've used to become the fastest growing non-VC-backed SaaS startup company in the world.